Так, ну чё? Пойдем разберемся с Боунти Хунтером. Ему, конечно, пиздохать и пиздохать, но сейчас разберемся. Она у меня в чате была только один раз. До этого слова булки вроде бы передавала. Так что, может быть, когда-то спрошу. Но учитывая, что я фолловеров за последние полгода только теряю, а не получаю, то... В целом как-то уже похуй становится. Типа, я на работе заебаюсь по будним дням, чаще не стримлю, чем стримлю. Занят сейчас ДНДхой по Ведьмаку. Это единственное, что весело сейчас. Надеюсь, что ребятам все, что я там понапридумывал, блять, понравится. Потому что я искренне старался. И убил не один час, чтобы все это... Блять, это чё за... Зачем курица перешла дорогу? Это мне напоминает случай из жизни. Короче, ехали... Я еще малой был, у нас была машина Таврия. Ехали я, мать и отец на... То ли на рыбалку, то ли просто на природу. Шашлыки пожрать, отдохнуть. Ехали через, естественно, населенный пункт. И в какой-то момент вылетает, блядь, петух пизданутый нахуй. И разбивает нам, блядь, решетку спереди машины, там где радиатор. В хламину. Встает, отряхивается, кукарекнул немного и побежал себе дальше по делам. Кстати, привет, Булка, да. Беги, блядь. Бля, не, кстати, Таврия у нас отслужила много лет и отслужила на заебись. 0 претензий. Это, блядь, какой был год? Я еще вообще пиздюком был. Я сзади ехал в машине. Не на переднем сиденье. То есть до 14 или 12 лет. Ну, лет 10, может быть. 9. А теперь сами считайте, я 95-го. Ну, за каждую кучку не знаю. Отец, когда был водителем, ездил очень аккуратно. Я каждую кочку чувствовал на Волжане, блядь, которой мы ехали по проселочной дороге в лес, чтобы грибы собирать. Там не то, что каждую кочку чувствовал, я чувствовал, что я скоро попаду на Марс. Там такой, блядь, пиздец дрожняк был. Да хватит садиться на разные вещи, особенно ногой в череп. Так что вот. А вообще, бля, машины это зло и грусть. За ними надо следить. С дебилами на дорогах надо следить. За собой надо следить. Да пошло на нахуй. Я лучше, бля, туда-сюда нахуй, ёбаный в рот. Павуки. Ебучие. Почему в каждой ебучей игре с жанром RPG должны быть ебучие пауки? Ну вот зачем? А что, других ассетов нет? Или без пауков хуй не стоит? Бля, ну муравьев я в Саваторе напиздился, блять, на Альдеране, дай боже, на столетие 20 вперед. Муравьи не проблема. Бля, это очередной приступ кулстуримизма. Короче, отдыхали мы с компанией на море в палатках на берегу. Один прекрасный момент. Кто-то говорит, что типа видел, что сороконожки, бля. Фу, сороконожки. Скалопендры, во. Скалопендры по берегу хуярят время от времени. Мы такие, окей. Привет, таку. Да ничего, хуярим квесты. Жалуемся на пауков. Ну, короче, мы такие покекали и все. Наступает вечер, мы выпили егермейстера, все хорошо. И типа я захожу в палатку и слышу, что там какая-то хуйня шебуршит. Потратив где-то минут 10, я, блять, нашел длинную непонятную хуйню. Так потом выяснилось при помощи одного человека, который у нас разводит, в принципе, всяких пауков, тараканов и так дальше, который с нами был, что это скалопендра. Я такой, о, то вы эту суку искали, которая вам всю ночь прошлую жужжала. Но в итоге он эту хуйню к себе домой завез, она у него еще 2 года прожила или меньше. Но, блядь, за скалопендрой в палатке бегать, это, блядь, сомнительное удовольствие, скажу я вам. Они быстрые, блядь, бегают вверх. А еще своими лапами цепляются, блядь, и за пальцы, и за прочее. То, что она ядовитая, нет, мне было похуй. Я ее ловил, руку обмотав этой куском туалетной бумаги, типа, это значит защищен. Ну так, хоряк, это было, скажем так, выживи или не выживи, потому что это хуйня в моем, грубо говоря, временном доме. Что это такое, мне похер. Мне главное освободить мой дом от ненужного мне шума. С остальным, как говорится, разберемся. Это... У девочек была реакция разная. Некоторые, бля, остальные, о, бля. А мы покекали. Да, сдохни или умри. Знаешь, это вот типичный инстинкт древнего мужика. К тебе в дом что-то лезет, ты его защищаешь с копьем, вот это вот все. Ну, короче говоря, когда я выходил из дома, кроме как на работу, было много веселых историй, а сейчас либо работа, либо сижу дома стримлю. А последний год было, что я просто сижу дома стримлю. Некоторые скажут, это плохо, а я скажу, идите нахуй. Ну, как до конца жизни. Пока не пройду все игры. А когда пройду все игры из своего списка, я больше никогда не буду онлайн. А типа я уже 3 раза пропустил возможность сделать прививку, просто в 2 случаях мне было лень, а 1 раз я просто не успел записаться. Типа, как-то так. А там не холодно, и мне кажется, мне надо было заходить с другой стороны. Круто тебе. Ай, блядь. Бля. Это типа один из первых полез. Просто захотел выебнуться или думаешь, что есть предостережение, что тебе лучше не болеть этим говном, а если болеть, то лучше в легкой форме? А, ну да. Ну блин, ты так не часто заходишь, что я могу забывать некоторые жизненные факты. А теперь я жду, пока меня перезреет джекпот. Так. А, блядь, это такое у них стерео. Я сначала думал, что у меня один наушник умер. Это у них такое местное стерео. Ну, как минимум у меня. Не знаю, передается ли стереозвук на стрим. Потому что ОБС. Говорится, добрый вечер в вашей хате. А что тут у вас? Ерол. Я не могу этот меч достать. А зря. Выглядит как хороший меч. А у вас сюда нет телепорта, товарищи? Вдруг, случайно.
Shit, it's cold. Thanks for that observation. I hadn't noticed.
Can you stop arguing? We need to keep on looking for this guy.
Давай, удачи.
Here, I already have.
I'm not interested.
Great. Let's go to Zakor, he said. Best place to find the guy, he said. Somebody
Shit is cold. Where the fuck?
Go away. I've been looking for a guy.
He told me that there's profit in following him.
I know.
But at least there's gotta be scrap in the radio station over there. Old world tech.
There better be.
I won't leave without some scrap. That you can be sure of.
So my plan to come out here wasn't so bad after all, right?
Idiot. I'm surprised you remember to breathe.
Let's get going before
Какие они тут токсики.
finds us.
All right.
But first, let's eat something. I'm starving. Go away.
You're not.
Ну, короче, я нашел тут каких-то придурков. И это типа заебись. Да кур, почему я не могу выйти из дома? Вышел. Тут есть где-то телепорт рядом? Бля, ты робот. Оскорбления пошли. Бля, просто если когда-то еще раз сюда надо будет идти, мне будет такой лень. Если честно. Бля, Альб. А нет, это какой-то комбат-робот. Комбат, батяня, робот, рорат. Бля, еще эта хуйня на двух ногах. Каким хуем это дракон, я не знаю, но пошло оно в жопу. Стрёмная хуйня. Бля, это что за кор тут? Изаксор или как его, блядь? Ладно. Пошли закончим квест с пацаненком.
Yes. Let's find your legate.
Good. Here are the coordinates. These components are important. We should deliver them quickly.
Initiating area scan.
Stay here. Follow.
Of course.
Пошли бесполезность. Random Access Memory. RAM. Зачем ему?
The fort is not just a town from the present day. This location served as a defensive position in the old world.
Old world expert, aren't you?
If there is anything you'd like to know, you just have to ask. I am always happy to exchange information.
I'd noticed.
Unfortunately, I can't be here today, which is why I carefully copied my personality and memory.
Конрад, ты сдох.
You can speak to him like you speak to me. Hell, you can even talk to this version of me nicely. So, what can my alter ego do for you? Oh, look who's here.
I've completed my work and brought you the pieces you require.
As I knew you would.
Have I completed my task?
Yes, Falcon. Your work on this task is complete. It is time I told you something important.
I am ready to hear Kalan's words.
I thought you were traveling by order of a legate.
I was. I will hear Kalan's words. Words. Words.
What is wrong with him?
Isn't he a wonderful creature? He is my greatest invention, the pride of creation.
You created him?
Of course, he's my masterpiece. And with the components you've brought me, I will finish his upgrades.
What upgrades?
I will install these parts and make him better than before.
So, he's a robot.
Oh, much more than that. I am thankful to you for bringing him back. He has obviously chosen you as his companion. A friend. He gets more human every day. Of course, that is.
То есть у меня уже два робота в команде.
And I will finish up with my work.
Понятно.
Falk,
Initializing.
Is he all right?
You are beginning a new stage of evolution now. Go with your new friend. Learn about yourself. Your new routines should help you access the data. Just think of the things I can achieve.
Hey, I heard somebody destroyed Conrad's Big Bang.
Yes. Who knows what would have destroyed him?
You destroyed it?
Did you know the truth?
That contraption was Conrad's thing. I didn't have anything to do with it, okay?
How are you feeling?
My systems appear to be functioning correctly. I feel strong.
You didn't know that you're a machine?
No. I was aware of discrepancies in my behavior, but I had observed that many people suffer from such issues. Though I do wonder if my reaction to this revelation is lacking in emotion.
You sound like an alb.
That isn't accurate. No. Albs suppress their emotions. I hope I will function well. I cannot see how this revelation should impair me.
I hope so. How are you doing, Fal?
I am finding both you and our experiences to be challenging.
You should go to the camp and your dad.
Yes. I am unhappy. I find it difficult to understand many of the things you do. I hope that feeling fades, because if not, I will have to leave you to go my own way.
Ну и удачи, блядь. Я не знаю, где искать этих мужиков по контракту этого дебила. Их на карте не показывает. Где находить эти контракты?
Conrad is dead.
And did you make the bastard suffer?
You wanted him dead. He's dead.
Well, that's the main thing. Here, take this. But keep all this to yourself. Understand?
Так, если она не танцует, я сбрею с нее деньги. Если она танцует... Заебала танцевать. Хватит работать.
Forget it.
Be safe out there.
Она все еще танцует. Когда мне ее ловить, чтобы она не работала, это пиздец. Вообще не понимаю. Я хочу стать капитаном.
Teach me.
All right.
Дай мне капитана, сука.
I don't know.
I'm finding both you.
Two experienced warriors like us?
Заебись. Ну пошли в ваш ебучий хорд. Будем пытаться набирать квестов. Мне нужен 25 уровень. Я хочу двигаться в рангах своей залупы.
Carry on.
Я хочу броню, как у тебя.
Where did they pick you up? You look like you've walked through the whole Alb War to get here. Here, take the... Just don't tell anyone, alright?
Analysis of the ingredients suggests that despite appearances, this food is of nutritional benefit and harmless to the digestive tract.
I wish it wasn't the first time I'd heard that.
Thanks. The food is appreciated.
Manners, too. I hope you stick around. From now on, though, you'll have to fit in with the daily rations. Once a day, in the refectory. It might not be tasty, but it'll keep you alive. The daily rations are free.
То есть я могу ходить по всем городам раз в день и собирать еду?
How long have you been in charge of the refectory?
I was assigned here when the last food technician sent a dozen men to the infirmary. It wasn't my first choice, but the job came with a promotion, a safe posting, and a complete absence of rippers.
Do you feed everyone here in the Horde?
Yes, with help from others and our technology. It was join a faction and stay alive. So, glory to Kalan.
You think that about outlaws, and you go and join these fanatics?
Think. I watched it happen. As Baxter sent his raiding parties to steal and kill. Sure, the Horde isn't perfect, but they aren't just killers.
Ugh. Why is the food so bad?
Ignadon's rocky soil isn't the best for growing things. So, we have to supplement with manufactured substitutes. Nutritionally balanced, designed for body and a balanced metabolism. They sort of forgot the flavor.
Why don't you trade with the other factions to get food?
That question's way above my rank. But
Понимаю.
I suppose we just can't afford to be dependent on them. But you're right. Maybe supplementing our supplies is a good idea. I know some people on the outside who haven't joined the faction. They could trade with us. Yeah, that would help them and us.
Why haven't you started trading already?
Because I want this done diplomatically. To organize something we can keep going in the future. That means finding someone who understands the people. Do you think that's you?
I can negotiate the food supplies for you.
This will take tact. I don't want guns waved around. There's to be no bloodshed. You think I'll attack them? That's the normal approach for an outlaw. A put-together survival pack. Anything we can get to supplement. So talk to them and...
Where are the people you want to trade with?
They've set up a makeshift camp southwest of Hort. Find our outpost out there and go north. See what they need, and if we can make this a long-term arrangement, right?
Do you have...
I can understand that you're hungry, but you will have to wait 24 hours.
What goods?
Of course.
Ты не можешь получить еду, но ты можешь ее купить. Стонкс. Бля, где эта хуйня? Где то, что можно продать? Вот. Вот так-то получше.
Not now. You shouldn't stand around talking about these things.
А, вот на что можно тратить старая монета. И пивас.
Whoa, 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 watch yourself there. It's not safe around here. Trust me, you gotta watch your step. Otherwise, you'll end up squashed flatter than an owl's conscience. Just be careful, all right?
Was that a threat?
What? No. It was a warning. Not that those benefits would do much if those rocks came down on top of you. A dead outlaw is rarely cause for pity around here.
What are you doing out here?
Here, we are the farmers of industry. While there are those who tend the land
Ага.
for food, we
Туда же и залезет.
feed industry. There's not a drone, fighting machine, or regulation hair clip that's not made of the metal we mine here.
Why don't you just have the machines work for you?
They claim it's too tricky for robots. I think it's just too tricky for the programmers. They assumed mining was easy, and so several flat robots proved them wrong. Well, producing enough for the front. Not that the people they send here are always better than machine. Cross a suggester and there's a good chance you'll get sent here to try and mine out rock after. But maybe you're not a prisoner sent here by a suggester.
Do you need something doing here?
Maybe, but outsiders don't usually work out well here. Listen, don't get me wrong. You came from outside and I'm still talking to you. That should be enough to make it clear I don't have anything against you, but, you know, this work is tricky. That said, maybe I can think of a way for you to earn some shards, if you're willing.
What do you want doing?
It's a bit of an ask, but an outsider's my best bet for getting it done. You see, I want Eli to disappear. He's a prisoner here, and he's a threat to the community. And now the suggesters are saying they can correct him. That they can put him in armor and send him out with weapons. And I am telling you that...
How can a prisoner be a threat?
Because he won't be a prisoner for life. They're going to let him out. He needs to be taken care of before he kills people we do need.
Why can't you just leave Eli to the suggesters?
Oh, they can be successful. I've seen enough people turn up here like drones after being given the treatment, but it's not 100%. And taking a chance with him is taking a chance with other people's lives. How is that a fair gamble? Besides, I don't want him hanging around here as a cleric. No, someone needs to get Eli out of that place and through the Hort's gate. Then someone can kill him outside the Hort and no one would know. They'd all assume he'd escaped.
What's to stop me telling someone you're planning to murder someone?
Nothing but your conscience. If you need a better persuasion, sure, I'll pay you, if you get the job done. And believe me, telling the suggester something would doom me, but it would also get them paying attention to you.
My conscience. Ага. 10 раз. Смотри, что могу.
Watch yourself around here.
О, блин, и где твой этот дебил? Где-то внутри. Бля, одни роботы. Даже поговорить не с кем.
Hey, is there something you're looking for? I'm here to trade, and I can offer you top quality for a decent price.
What goods?
Of course.
Парсюадер. Такое себе.
Do you have many customers?
Define many. Ignodon isn't exactly the center of commerce on Magalan. I have to work part-time as a miner just to keep going. But, you know, I get by all in all.
Where do you get your goods from?
Mostly from the patrols we send out. They find all sorts of old world artifacts. And then there are the spoils of war, recovered from out there. Our enemies are a good place to get resources.
Понятно. Бесполезный. Это что, типа чей-то дом? Понятно, зеркала без отражений.
You didn't come here to pray, did you? I can spot the devout. And you don't look like you're here to ask for divine assistance, am I right?
You're right. I don't need assistance.
Ha! I knew it! You know, there is a reason why I wanted to talk to you. For all the thirst for knowledge in this place, people can be a little focused. They want logic, straight answers. They forbid anyone from looking deeper into things. And that's crazy. I mean, knowledge is wisdom. Wisdom brings you closer to Kalan. So what's wrong with getting some answers? Which brings me to you. I'm betting you have answers, and I'm betting you're the curious type.
Does Kalan approve of betting?
Yes. No. Who knows? I mean, some of those texts are hard to work out. Unless you just believe what people say they mean. But then I guess that's why I keep getting in trouble. So, are you going to help me?
Tell me your problem.
Have you ever heard of the prophet Arvid?
Нет.
No. Should I have?
Oh yeah. He's the founder of our order. The reason why the clerics exist.
Понятно, дурак.
Tell me about Arvid.
Well, sure. Okay. Like I said, he's the founder of our order. He was born about 200 years ago, we think. And he was the first to be enlightened by Kalan. After the comet hit, it was his burden and his privilege to lead people into a new future, to save those who had survived. The first followers were here, in the Horde. They had saved technology from destruction, and Kalan showed them how that technology could be used to help all the people of Magalan. They reached out to others, but not everyone listened. You can see what became of the rest when you look to Tavar.
What did Arvid do?
He wrote the rules that have bound us here in the Horde. And our ancestors began research on how ELEX could be used for the good of all. With it, even though our community was small, we were able to defend ourselves from the malice of the godless.
All seems a bit vague.
Yes, I know. I mean, some details have been lost in time. Some believe Arvid still remains among us, although that is nonsense. Some uneducated people wanted to proclaim him a god, even during his lifetime, but he always spurned this idea. It is likely that he saw his time coming. According to the lore, grief about the unreasonableness of people tore him apart from the inside. And when he could take the pain no longer, it is said that he left the people with the scholars. Some say that he rose to heaven, but there's something about Arvid, and I can't work out why. But will they let me in the archives to study his writings? No. Concentrate on what's right here, right now.
So you need access to the archive?
No. Well, Yeah, that would be great, but for now, I just need a book. All that I want is a copy of Arvid's teaching. There has to be a written copy, or a recorded copy, and that bugs me. So, do you think you can get into the archives and get...
Who says I'll help you?
Nobody. But please, I need your help. I beg you. I want to understand why they won't teach us these things. I would like to give you the following, in any case. I am certain that I can get something from the recordings that will be of use to all of us. Then, maybe...
Why is this book so secret?
Because we are to serve Kalan in combat and not to interpret his word. They say we are missing the necessary vision. But I would like to learn that from my... Maybe...
What can you tell me about the archives?
It's a store of knowledge from before the comet hit. Our archivists are attempting to glean all sorts of information from the scraps. So the archivists don't like it at all when people... So, they will have you...
Еще раз скажешь «соу», я тебя уебу.
Thank you.
Any suggestion?
I've been thinking about that, and there are 3 ways. You could watch to see when Carl, the guard on the archives, leaves his post. That might take a few hours. And I personally... But hey, he has to move at some point, doesn't he? Or you could access the security console and put your name on the access. But the simplest and most obvious solution is for you to join the clerics.
Teach me.
Yeah?
Но я не могу заджойнить клириков. Потому что я уже outlaw.
It is not efficient for us to talk.
You should talk to someone else. I can't help you.
Какой непонятный большой город.
There are impure among us. Be careful of the
Амогус?
And so, another stray comes to seek safety in the arms of Kalan. Welcome to the Horde. Your presence here can only mean that Kalan's light shines upon you. We are all free people. Even an outlaw can benefit from the light of Kalan. May wisdom find you. Open yourself to this opportunity. Give yourself over to the teachings of Kalan.
I have already made my choice. I am an outlaw, and will remain one.
I see that. But it doesn't mean you can't live according to the teachings of the prophet Arvid. Keep your mind clear.
Tell me more about Kalan.
Мне нужно знать врага в лицо.
Face of Magalan, the prophet Arvid foresaw the danger. He received the teachings of Kalan in whispers, and tried to warn the people of Magalan of the horror that was to come. They must reject the distractions of the world and give themselves over to the pursuit of knowledge. Each must seek the purity of knowledge. Each must seek out the strongest, the fittest, the brightest. And so, Kalan came to the people and promised, if they did this, if they worked together to follow the path to the infinite skies, then he would save them from the horror that was to come. But they would not listen. And so, the comet destroyed the civilization that was here on Magalan. Now, if we are to survive the dangers that are yet to come, we must listen to the words of Kalan and hear his wisdom. Only the pure will be taken up into the infinite skies. Only under the infinite...
О, хорошо, что сюда никогда не приходил.
Where is Kalan supposed?
Up to where no... There, the path to enlightenment. Look inside you.
Who are you?
I am Oswald. When Brother Rayner found me, I was just a wretched pile of misery. I was blind to... Rayner built me up. Now, in hope that... So I... For when honor fails, temptation...
Ненавижу фанатиков в любом соусе.
And sadly, there are those who give in to that temptation. There are those who give in to ELEX. To greed. And that path leads only to destruction. To shame. To betrayal of the purity, to land and acts of us all.
Фармим опыт.
Has returned to our side. We give thanks for his sake homecoming and welcome him back among his.
Напихали тут своих разработчиков.
All who have faith will be saved.
Stop! Where do you think you're going?
What is this area?
You are here at the Chamber, the Palace of Sinners. Break the commandments of Kalan and Ignadon, and the Chamber will welcome you. Can you walk in and look around? Well, as it happens, you can. Reinhold recently ordered that everyone can enter to see with their own eyes what we do with heretics. So go in and look around. If anything will push back the power of temptation, it's what you'll see in there.
Ну, спасибо, что пустил. Я куплю себе пиваса за это. Почему бы и да?
No, 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 no. Not me. Hello?
Those self-righteous bastards. They should all rot. Every last one of them. And you. What about you? Did the clerics force you to come here? Just get me the fuck out of here. These bastards...
You're obviously not here willingly.
No shit. I was kidnapped. So they could try and brainwash me into joining this... But they won't get me so easily.
Have you already tried to escape?
Unsuccessfully. These bastards have eyes everywhere.
But you do have a plan.
Plan? I don't have a plan. Not yet. I just know I have to get out of here. I won't let him turn me into some mindless slave.
And you expect me to help you?
Expect? But I hope he can see what these clerics say about free people is bullshit. So...
Analysis indicates that this individual will attempt to deceive you.
Why would I do that? I'm a prisoner.
Maybe.
Maybe? What's maybe? Maybe won't save you when they try to fry your mind. You think on that.
You must have some idea.
First thing, it can't be my escape. I want my friend to get out of here too. I gotta get my friend Wolf out of here somehow. Only problem is, he's already one of them. He thinks he's a fucking cleric. I've spoken to him. He doesn't remember a damn thing about me. But that's not your problem, I suppose. I can handle that if you give me a weapon and a disguise. Give me that and we can move. But hurry.
Is there any equipment you need to help your escape?
Well, my axe will be useful. I'll bet it's being stored in the house of the Suggesters. They store anything they confiscate in there. It's bound to be guarded though, so be careful. And if you can get me some clothing from the merchants in the miners' quarter, I can escape. But when you get the stuff, this cell doesn't give me a chance to hide anything from the eyes of the clerics.
Wolf wants to see you dead.
Of course he does. He's been brainwashed. He thinks he's a cleric now. Poor bastard.
Ну, пошли, обворуем. Хорошее начало у нас, конечно. Нашей жизни. Наебывать и обворовывать. Настоящий аутло.
Any asshole caught will be sent to the suggesters.
You'll send me to the suggesters?
Of course, their methods are more effective than anything else. You won't reoffend after you've spoken to them. And I have to look after my stocks. We're low on resources here. I can't go wasting. And sure, only those who have a... And you were not a cleric, and you will never be one.
Ну и пошел в жопу, наверное.
You do know why that is right.
Бля, заметили.
Quit sneaking, okay? There's nothing for you here. Yes, just leave.
Stop sneaking around.
А, ты тут есть еще.
Yes, just leave.
Don't do that again.
Leave your hands where I can see them.
Get the hell out of here. Don't do that
There's
again.
nothing for you here. Yes, just leave.
Чё они такие нервные?
Watch that guy. Watch that guy.
А как они меня запалили еще раз?
Quit sneaking, okay?
Get the hell out of here. Don't
There's
do that
nothing for
again.
you here. Yes, just leave.
A weapon's gonna get you in trouble.
Как вы меня палите, вы лучше мне скажите, придурки.
There's nothing for you here. Yes, just leave.
State.
Leave your hands where I can see them.
Ну все.
Yes, I remember.
Слышь, торговец.
I want to buy.
Clothing, I have.
What do most people wear here?
Well, that all depends on your rank. I have a full range. This set belonged to a brother who now dwells in Kalan's halls.
I'll take the armor.
Great. You know a good deal. Is there anything else you wanted?
Не, все.
Not now.
Так, ладно, перед тем, как я ему отдам все нужные айтемы, я отойду в туалет, ибо сегодня я позволил себе вольность выпить немного пива. Ибики более-то не хотят, чтобы я... Ну, что поделаешь, хоряк. Будь кем-то есть. Не слушай каких-то юбиков.